Hey everybody, this is my first video about books in English. So it can be awful, it can be fun, it can be fine, many options. And I'm going to talk to you about Dune written by Frank Herbert. Why did I choose Dune? Maybe because people call this book the best science fiction of the 20th century. Or maybe this is my favorite book. Not quite right. The reason is that the sequel to the movie Dune from Denis Villeneuve is coming out right now. And I reread the book to refresh my memory of it. And I really need to do it before I go to the cinema to see the movie. It's a long story, but the only chance I have to comfortably watch film is in English with Turkish subtitles. And I'm not very good in English, yes, and I don't quite understand Turkish subtitles too. So knowledge of the plot is the best solution for me, yes. So I've read the book again and I continue to be impressed with how many topics Frank Herbert touched on in his book. And the most amazing thing for me is that Frank Herbert published his book in the year of 65, but he taught us about racist curse, ecology, religious bigotry, and these topics are very relevant today. But yes, many people love book about his engaging plot and about his atmosphere, this atmosphere. And really, we have a world without artificial intelligence and even computers, where humans have developed their superpowers. For example, we have mentats where they are real thinking machines, and some women belong to the powerful Bene Gesserit order. These women are very smart and very beautiful. They are skilled in martial arts and they are so observant that they can sense a truth or falsehood. And yes, ordinary people often call them witches. Yes. And the entire world is a feudal galactic empire ruled by Emperor Shandam IV. He is an emperor, but his power is not unlimited. He has some nasty people around him. And yes, they are nasty because they don't allow him to do everything he wants to do. Such as a Spacing Guild, which has a monopoly on interstellar transplantations, and there is a Landsraad Great Houses. It's an association of noble families which, who has some influence. But how does the story begin? The emperor decided to get rid of his vassal Duke Leto from a powerful house Atreides. He ordered him to take control of a planet Arrakis. Arrakis is a desolate, poor planet, but where people mine spice. And spice is the most valuable resource in the universe. So it sounds good for Duke, but there is a problem. Arrakis used to be ruled by the Duke's worst enemies, Harkonnens. And the head of House Harkonnen, Vladimir Harkonnen, will make every effort to destroy Atreides and to reclaim Arrakis for himself. So it sounds like Game of Thrones, isn't it? But intrigues are only a small part of a story. Because Duke Leto has a son, Paul, and Paul is an extraordinary person. He is as kind and smart as his father. He is as observant and self-controlled as his mother, Lady Jessica from Bene Gesserit. He also has strange dreams that come true. He may be the chosen one. He can be the one of whom the future of humanity depends. And I don't know if I can pronounce it. He may be the Kvisats Haderach, something like that. So we see something mystical there. And then we move on to Arrakis, and we see another part of a story of Fremen. Fremen are people with very special culture who survive in the harshest desert conditions. They have a great goal to turn Arrakis into a paradise. But most importantly, they are excellent warriors, and they are waiting the chosen one to lead them. It seems that the Dune is a very understandable story to us. So it's a hero's journey, and our hero is a smart, noble guy. He listens to his mentor's advices. He overcomes obstacles. He finds true love, whatever. He leads an army and defeats enemies. But Dune, it's not a simple hero story at all, because Paul knows that leading Fremen means to start a great bloody war, jihad, and he doesn't want to do it. And I'm moving to the pros and cons of Dune. And yes, everyone praised the book for its engaging plot and for full, unusual, huge, complicated universe, for its vivid characters, for reference to the other books, Bible, for example, for topics discussed there too. But the most beautiful thing for me is the following. Dune is a very predictable story. We don't have some unacceptable plot twists there. We can easily guess that Paul will be the winner of the story. We know what happens with Duke Leto. But we can't get away from the book, because the writer is a master of his craft, yes. And one more thing, but the book also deceives readers' expectations, because we have wise men, heroes, noble houses, beautiful women there. But it's not a fairy tale for children. This is a serious, complex stuff. What a surprise! And yes, of course, the book has some flaws. As for me, the language of Dune is too complicated and saturated with terms. I might have become a fan of book if I had read that book in English, but I've read some translations of it, and the translations were really weird, yes. For example, Frank Herbert wrote some sentence in Dune. Let me a minute. I'll find it. Yes, so a smile flicked the corners of a wrinkled old mouth. But instead of it, in the translation, I got something more interesting. So I got that the old woman has a wrinkled mouth. It's okay. But this mouth has eyes. And these eyes were green. So it's fun, yes, like my English, and it's kind of scary too, like my English too. Okay, another minus, yes, another minus. The positive characters of book are too good and the bad guys are too bad. Yes, I know that Paul Atreides is going to change a lot in the next part of the saga, but now he is too good to be believed in. He has no weaknesses. He doesn't look like a human being. I think that's why I'm not fun, because I'm jealous of him. But yes, despite all these flaws, Dune is a really good book, and it's truly one of the best sci-fi books out there. And yes, folks, that's all I wanted to tell you. And please give me a like if you liked my video, or minus whatever. And see you soon. Bye.